And now we have Cass Gardner from Queerocracy. So if you wouldn't mind, Cass, do you have a microphone?
I do.
Awesome.
I wish I could be as eloquent as the speakers before me, but I'll try my best. So I'm Cassidy Gardner. I'm a senior at Lang. I'm a social inquiry and gender studies minor. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the goals and the mission of Queerocracy, things that we've done already and what we plan to do in the future. So Queerocracy, the premise of it is that we're attempting to combat the bureaucracy that's sort of embedded within academic dialogues, within topics of gender and queer identity and body politics. It's comprised, it's not exclusively a New School group. We're actually not, I don't even think we're on a New School website, so, but that's sort of the idea of it, is that we're trying to blend public and private, bring people together. Right now we're comprised of about 5 schools in New York City, people that aren't in school, and 1 school in Massachusetts. We do work with a lot of different grassroots activist organizations. So far we've been working with ACT UP, Queers for Economic Justice, and another organization called Health Gap, and we hope to work with many other organizations in the future. A lot of our members have been involved recently in protests against cutbacks of HIV/AIDS housing/treatment funding. We've attended the Global Health Justice Awards and several other activist opportunities within the city. I'd also like to talk about how we perceive queer. Queer is not, to our group, just related to sexual orientation, but issues to do with citizenship, class, race, ableism, and other identity politics in general. Right now, the focus of our group is that we're working towards a symposium in April. We finally have the dates finalized, so April 16th and 17th, and it'll actually be in the Tishman Auditorium here. So that symposium, as of now, is going to be comprised of a queer sex ed workshop, a play, a gender fuck fashion show, music, visual art, poetry slam, soapbox, youth and activist speakers, queer comedy, and many other ideas. So this is a group that's open to anyone in the public or within New School. We're trying to basically create a public platform for voices that are really not heard within the school, and also just to address that often issues surrounding queer and gender identity and body politics within the classroom. Often teachers assume that these identities don't exist within their classroom, and we'd really like to fight that and to create maybe some more visibility as well. So, yeah, and I'm also Campus Queer Collective, Jordan Chakrabi, who leads that as well. Couldn't be here tonight, so we just wanted me to say a few words about that. They also work closely with Queerocracy, and what he wanted me to tell you all was that it's more of a political group rather than sort of a social group. They're also very committed to queer activism as well. And if anyone's interested in attending the meetings, they are every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. In the Lane Cafe, which is just right across the hall from here, 65 West 11th. Okay, and yeah, thank you for having me.
No, thanks. Thank you, Cass. And now we have the Feminist Uprising group.
Okay. I'm Rhiannon. I'm a junior at Lang. Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm a senior at Lang. We don't have we're just like the feminist collective on campus, pretty much. Jamie and I have been working with the gender studies program. We planned an event back in October called The Coming Resurrection, in which we wanted to open up a discourse about feminism and gender at the New School to the students, since the gender studies conference last year kind of was more academic. And also, we brought in an organization called SAFER, Students Active for Ending Rape, to workshop with us on our sexual assault policy. So since the event, we've sort of solidified ourselves as a group will be official in the spring. And we have been working with SAFER. We recently met with Tracy Robin to go over the assault policy and to give our input. So they have some student input when they're revising the policy for next year. Pretty much our goals for the group are just to broaden the discourse about gender and sexuality at the new school and to, I guess, combat institutional sexism here, since, I mean, it is still a problem and does exist, as well as to sort of challenge, I guess, like normative ideas of sexuality and race as well. That's it.
Thank you, Ryan. And then do we have a student representative for Students for Social Justice? Excellent. I'm sorry. If you could introduce yourself, I'm sorry. I didn't get your name.
How is everyone doing tonight? Good. So I'm just gonna keep this simple and chill. Okay. My name is Ashia Moultrie. I study nonprofit management at Milano. I'm getting my graduate degree. Yeah, I'm happy about that. And I represent Students for Social Justice. I've noticed since I've been at the new school, dialogue about social issues like the intersectionality between race, gender, sexuality, economic class, the list goes on. It's very colorblind and it's very on the surface. So our group, we just want to put it out there and have candid dialogue through activities and groups, and just talk about these issues. Those are one of our goals. The second goal in the future is to have mutual support for people going through the track of their education, coming from various backgrounds, because sometimes we just don't take the time to understand the various things that we go through. So that's an ideal thing we would like to do. And basically things we're doing right now, we want to train people who want to do safe zone trainings on campus. If you don't know what safe zone is, it's a training that you have for the whole school about LGBTQ issues and making the new school a welcoming and accepting place for LGBTQ people. So we're trying to do that. We're trying to get funding to do this. And we're also trying to get funding for anti-racism training to open it up to students, faculty, and staff about these issues so people are conscious of them and so they can talk about them candidly on campus. So if there are any student groups or any individuals out here who would like to collaborate with us in setting this up, we would definitely like that. And it'll definitely be cheaper if we collaborate in doing these things. And that's about it. You can contact me if you want to write this down. This is my email, JAMOULTRIE@gmail.com. That's my email address. I'm Ashia. And if you have the packet, you can look at the other email address too. And that's about it. We just want to collaborate with some other groups and individuals and help us get funding for these events. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Shreya. And another group on campus is the Global Gender and Sexuality Student Work Group. And there are no student representatives of this group here tonight. But, can Chris Cruz, are you going to speak on their behalf? No, it's just okay, excellent. Okay, good then.